Just begin to soften through your chest, the skin of your chest, the muscles, even into the bones. And now soften through your face. Yeah, and Libby, if you want, you can lay down into a reclined position. Yeah, your dog might give you extra love then. Soften your face, your eyelids, around your mouth. And separate your teeth so your jaw draws down to a relaxed position. Soften through your throat. Perhaps swallow a couple times. And now allow your shoulders to become heavy. This is an opportunity to ground your energy and to tap into your center. That place within you that's calm, it's serene, no matter what's going on around you. You can always access this place in your body through this practice. And now notice your pelvis. Make any adjustments here. You might lift your pelvis, tuck your tailbone, and create length through your sacrum. Maybe a little rock side to side. Yeah, good adjustments, ladies. And then notice if you're holding any tension through your groin, your outer hips. You might kind of slide a soft fist underneath your upper legs, or you can grab some additional props around you if you feel like you need it. Now become increasingly aware of your Ujjayi breath. And here in this class, you can create a subtle Ujjayi breath, so maybe not as powerful as our power flow classes. And more than anything, just become aware of your breath. Even if you're not feeling like you want to change it in any way, just become aware of the breath moving in, the breath moving out. It's like a wave. Allow yourself to become still and quiet. And from this awareness of your breath, notice any thinking or thoughts. Notice if you feel distracted. Use your breath as the access to the moment. These practices hold true always, yeah, yoga, and now more than ever. And consider that you are enough. Consider and take on that you have everything you need. Focusing on abundance today. I invite you to take on this mantra. When I'm tuned in to the energy of abundance, I become abundant. When I'm tuned into the energy of abundance, I am abundant. And you can even, make it simpler. I am abundance, or I am enough. I have enough. Tailor it to you and what really resonates for you this morning. Abundance meaning enough, right? More than enough, even. Ample quantity. Enough to go around. Enough for everyone. Enough for you. Enough for me. And allow yourself to be filled with this element of there is more than enough. Refocus your awareness on your breath. Keep redirecting your focus as many times as you need, and be gentle and humble and kind about it. Draw a deep inhale into the base of both lungs. Keep filling until you feel like you can't bring any more air in, and then pause. Open your mouth, let it go. H-A. Meet the bottom of your exhalation. New breath in, breathe in, fill up. Come to the top of your in-breath, hold on to it. Open, slow release, exhale. Follow your breath until there's no more air, and then pause there. See if you can hold on to it. And then just allow your natural breath to come in and out. Assist your knees together. Bring your feet wide onto your mat. Yeah. You can dial your toes in slightly, heels out, so your knees touch into the center. Anchor to your breath. And you can use the additional anchor of the mantra I offered you, or the mantra that you created for yourself. I am abundance. I have enough. Roll your palms so they face straight up. Notice your back as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, like what really happens to your upper body? Becoming increasingly aware of your physical form. Now shift your body onto one side. Press yourself up to a seated position. I recommend sliding a folded up blanket underneath your hips, so your hips are just a little bit higher than your knees. Yeah, come into a cross-legged position, or you can come onto your shins and come into hero's pose and sit on your heels. Yeah, block works if you have a block. We're going to take some cat and cow in this position. So I like to bring my hands on my kneecaps, and now pull your chest forward, pull your shoulders back, and you can start to lift your chin and look up. Breathe. And now cat pose, round your spine, roll your shoulders forward, tuck your chin towards your chest, hold here. Keep a nice steady fluid breath. Cow pose, breathe in. Press your sternum towards the front of your mat. Cat pose, round, exhale, curl in. Cow pose, inhale, open. Cat, exhale, round. Cow, breathe in. Cat, exhale. One more time. Cow pose, expand. Cat, exhale. And now just come into a nice neutral spine. Bring your right hand to the side of your mat. Reach your left arm overhead and arc over to the right. You can bend into your right elbow. And you might take your gaze up towards your left hand. Breathe here into your whole left rib cage. Inhale, rise up. Plant your opposite hand, reach your right arm overhead. Bend into your left elbow. Root both sit bones down into the floor. Choose your gaze. Open your eyes, see what you see right here as an access to the moment. Take one more deep breath. Stay and breathe out, arc a little bit more. Inhale, come up. Switch the cross of your legs. But now cross your left hand, put it on top of your right knee. Plant your right hand behind your sacrum. Inhale, lengthen through your spine, and then twist over your right shoulder. Nice steady breath here. Relax your shoulders away from your ears, but keep length through your side body. Take a deep breath in, lengthen through your vertebrae. Stay and breathe out. See if you can twist a little bit deeper. Rotate to the opposite side. Bring your right hand over your left knee. Press your left palm down at your pelvis, and then begin to twist towards your left shoulder. Soften through your feet. Notice where you're clutching or holding. And draw your navel in slightly here. Sit up a little taller. Some of you are leaning back a little bit. Sit more forward onto the front of your sit bones. All right, one more deep breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist, ring out. Come back to center and just crawl your hands forward and come into a seated forward fold. So keep your legs crossed. You can come onto your forearms. You can bring something underneath your forearms to help support you, to bring the floor up to you. Steady, easeful breaths. Breathe into your back. Breathe into your shoulders. Breathe in abundance. It's more than enough. You just have to be willing to see it, be open to it. Walk your hands over towards your right knee. Get a nice side stretch again. Walk over to your left knee. Press both sit bones down into the floor. Breathe into your right side, all the way from your right hip bone to your right armpit. Walk yourself back into center and pause. Take one full deep breath all together, ladies. Inhale. Follow it out. Exhale. Walk your hands up towards your knees. Come onto your hands and knees into a tabletop position. You can move your props to the side. I think I'll face this way. So spread all 10 fingers out away from each other and look in between your thumbs, the space in between your thumbs. And then do this. Tuck your toes under. Stretch out through your toes. Let's take a couple rounds of cat and cow here. Cow pose, drop your belly. Press into your hands, press into your knees. Cat pose, round, exhale. Cow pose. Open and expand. Cat pose, exhale, round. Come back into center. Good, bring your big toes together, wing your knees out wide, child's pose. Sit your hips back and down. Allow your forehead to meet your mat. And if you want, you can walk your hands forward, lift your palms up and cup your hands. A little bit more energetic, or you can just let your forearms rest onto the earth. So if you want a cupcake hands, you can do that. Otherwise, more restorative. Good, full deep breath in. Full deep breath out. Inhale, come up to tabletop. Child's pose, sit your hips down and back. Tabletop, inhale, rise. Sit back, child's pose, exhale. Tabletop, inhale, rise. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog, breathe out. Pedal it out. First down dog of this practice. Give your head a big shake out here. Shake it out, yes, shake it out, no. Now come back onto your hands and your knees. So do this, bring your knees about hip width and bring your feet about hip width too. That'll be helpful as we move through this modified salutation. Sit your hips back, child's pose, breathe out. Tabletop, inhale. Down dog, exhale. One breath right here, inhale. Exhale, press your chest towards your thighs. Tabletop, inhale. Child's pose, exhale. One more, tabletop. Down dog, outhale. Tabletop, breathe in. Child's pose, breathe out. Inhale, tabletop. Maybe scoot your knees back just a little bit so they're a little behind your hips. Lower slowly down to the earth. Bend your elbows. Keep lowering, keep lowering. Come all the way down to the floor. Untuck your toes, cobra pose. Lift your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades in towards your midline. Forehead to the earth, exhale. Cobra pose, inhale, rise. Forehead down, exhale. One more time. Breathe in, lift up. Lower down, breathe out. Hands and knees, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take a full deep breath in. Open your mouth, breathe out. Inhale through your nose, let's move. Breathe out, empty the excess. Look forward, walk your feet to your hands. Ragdoll, bring your feet at least hip distance. Grab opposite elbows. Drape your chest over your thighs. Soft ujjayi, steady breath. Release your elbows. Halfway lift, feet together or apart. Forward fold, breathe out, look behind you. Sweep all the way up, extended mountain pose, inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Close your mouth, breathe in. Breathe out, empty. Sweep up, extended mountain pose, rise. Forward fold. Lift up halfway. High plank or hands and knees. So you choose your intensity level, just like choosing your spice level, like, yeah, how hot do you want it, right? Spicy, not spicy, you choose, knees up or down. Now look forward. Yeah, really good, Jacqueline. Shift forward, press into the bottoms of your feet, move your shoulders in front of your wrists, lower all the way down to the earth. Cobra pose or upward facing dog. If you want more spice, up dog. Good, Laura. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Open up your ears and just listen. Listen to the sounds around you. Listen to my voice. Listen to your breath. And put in what's missing. So if you notice your breath is not there, you just put it right back in. Breathe in fully. Breathe out all your air. Keep pushing the air out. Look forward, step, or you could jump to your hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Press to the bottoms of your feet. Reach up. Bow forward, breathe out, follow your breath, moving meditation. Halfway lift, pull the crown of your head forward, high to low push-up or all the way to the earth. Upward facing dog, press into the triad of your hands. Downward facing dog, breathe out. One breath right here. Inhale, fill up with abundance. I am enough. Breathe out all your air. Look forward, step or flow empty to your hands. Halfway lift. Beautiful, Tracy. Forward fold. Rise up, mountain pose. One more sane. Lengthen through each rib. Bow forward. Half lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Press into the tops of your feet. Nice, Lynn's downward facing dog, breathe out. Look at your big toenails. Suck your belly in and up. Moving from your core, walk your hands to your feet, ragdoll at the back edge of your mat. This time, clasp your hands behind your back. Allow your arms to move forward. Settle your eyes, drishti. It's not only what you're looking at, right? It's beyond looking, it's seeing, it's being present to, inviting in. Take a full deep breath in. Full deeper exhale, empty completely. Release your bind. Halfway lift, feet together or apart, you choose. Forward fold, surrender. Extended mountain, reach up. Chair pose, sink your hips down. Yeah, so you choose your feet. If your feet are hip distance, that's about 2 fists in between your feet. And then you want that amount of space between your knees as well. Nice, Sarah Seed. And now do this, bend your elbows. So they look like goalpost arms or cactus arms, we call it. Broaden through your chest. Keep your elbows bent and just pull your arms back slightly. Some of you tuck your tailbone, take out the over-exaggeration through your lumbar spine. Yeah, good, Laura B. Listen for your breath. Yeah, hold yourself accountable. Be willing to be present enough that you can be your own teacher through your listening. Press down through your feet. Inhale, stay in chair. Bow forward. Halfway lift. High plank. Crawl forward. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Press into your hands. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot to your right hand. Warrior Uno. Yeah, ground your back foot down and reach up from your feet, from your pelvis. Lift up and express out. Ungrip your toes. Spread all 10 toes. Eyes, settle your eyes. Bend a little deeper into your front knee. Yeah, if you can, you're really called to do that. You're called to put it into action. Inhale, reach up, plug your feet in, reach up out of your feet. Low plank, breathe out. You can always step back to down dog. Upward facing, you're the creator, so start creating. Downward facing dog. Left foot, warrior one. Ground down. Yeah, direct your left foot straight forward at 12 o'clock. Right foot at maybe 1 or 2 o'clock. Dial your left hip crease back. Now do this, bring your hands to your hips. Bring your hands to your hips. And just brush your right hip back with your hand, move your left hip forward. So you can really feel your hips. Yeah, left hip back, right hip forward. Yeah, I said it the wrong way, good. And now from there, keep your hips where they are. Reach up out of your waistline. Pull your front body into your back body like you've got armor on or like a corset. Really pull in, and then from the drawing in, lift up, express out, look up, low plank, breathe out. Move from your center, from your core, upward facing, from your truth, downward facing dog, exhale. United breath in, inhale. Sigh it out wherever you are. Ha. Now close your mouth, breathe in, everybody. Breathe out, empty. Look forward, step or float. Halfway. Bow. Chair pose. Sink your way into your heels. Forward bend, exhale. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Lift both thighs if you can. Down dog. Right foot, warrior one. Step in between your breath And allow your inhale to be what lifts you up into your fullest expression. Low plank, breathe out. Stay with it. Keep dialing in your awareness. Upward facing dog. Down dog. Left foot, warrior one. Press into your feet. Low plank. Nicely done, everyone. Keep going. Upward facing. Settle your eyes at one point. See it. Low or downward facing dog. Exhale. Soften the back of your knees. Yeah, and wrap your outer arms in. So there's an internal rotation through your arms. All right, let's do that one more time. Come high up onto your toes as an option to build heat. Bend your knees, exhale, jump empty to your thumbs. No breath there. And then halfway, right away, take it in. You want to take it. Forward fold. Utkatasana, sit lower for more fire. Squeeze in, bow forward. Halfway, low plank. Upward facing dog, down dog. Right foot, warrior one. Press into the soles of your feet, low plank. Upward facing, down dog. You've got it. Take the left side. Go, warrior one. Come to your fullest expression. Really open up. Peek out, chaturanga. Flow through your movements until you come into your resting pose. Child's or downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths right here to connect, to open, and to breathe in abundance. Even if you're not feeling abundance, even if your job, right, is you lost it or it's at risk or yeah, there's a lot of that going on. And so you might not believe that there's more than enough, but just take it on. Just take it on. You don't have to believe it. Let it work on you. Step your right foot forward, low lunge. Drop your left knee down. Yeah, and you can bring your hands alongside your right knee, or you can bring your hands to your front knee and rest your hands on your knee. Do this, tuck your back toes. If the top of your left foot is on the mat, tuck your left toes under, just like down dog. And then you can come into the fullest expression if you wish by reaching your arms up overhead. Pull your front ribs in towards your spine line. So you're not blowing out through your front body. You're really staying integrated to support your spine. Now take a deep breath in. Stay and breathe out. Sink your hips more forward. Good. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Now bring both hands down to your mat. Bring your left palm into the inside of your right foot and then open up and twist. You can reach your right arm up towards the ceiling, or you can wrap your right hand behind your back into a bind. Yeah, and there's an option to lift your back knee if you want it. Twist the other way, Linz. Bring your left hand to the inside of your right foot. Yeah, you can bring your hands to heart center too, or bring your hand to the floor. Take one more deep breath in, lengthen. Stay and twist open. Bring both hands to frame your front foot. Warrior two, press your back foot into the earth and then rise up. So you're facing towards the left edge of your mat now. Flip and reverse your warrior. So reach forward first, access length, and then flip and reach back. Extended side angle, right elbow to right knee. Reach your top arm overhead, or you can take a bind behind your back. Half bind is real available for most people. Source your strength from your breath. Source your strength from that place of abundance, that there's more than enough for everyone. There's more than enough for you. Take one more full deep breath in. Press your chest forward. Plant your hands. Pyramid pose. So frame your front foot. Step your back foot in about halfway. Fold over your front thigh. Yeah, you're facing towards the front of your mat. You guys have got it. Pull your navel in towards your back. Step your left foot to meet your right. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair. Hands to heart. Inhale. Twist right. Open your arms like wings. Align your knees. Left knee, pull your left knee back. Good, Tracy. One more deep breath. Beautiful, Laura. Open, open, open. Forward fold. Exhale. Lift up halfway. Bow, breathe out. Extended mountain. Come to the peak. Hands to heart center. Look at your fingertips. Inhale. Soften your shoulders. Exhale. Extended mountain. Rise. Forward bend. Half lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing. Step your left foot forward, low lunge. Take a moment here. Drop your back knee to begin and just let your pelvis move forward. This oftentimes is a place in our body that we can be really tight. So take a couple movements, wiggle it out, build your pose. Stack your left knee over your left ankle. And then from there, you can come into more of your expression, right? Once you've opened up your hips, tuck your back toes if they're not tucked. Couple deep breaths here. Let's do it all together. Inhale. Sink your hips forward. Exhale. Be willing to feel sensation. Good. Inhale. Let me see your hips move a little bit more forward. Exhale. Plant your right hand into the inside of your left foot and then twist open. You can even bring your left hand to your left knee if you want. Use that as a lever. You can come into hands into prayer position or reach your left arm overhead. Yeah, Laura's lifting her back leg. That's perfect. Nice, Jacqueline. Let your hips move forward a little bit. Deep breaths. Like breathe into the viscera of your body, deep down inside. Hug your muscles into your bones. You've got it. Take one more full breath. Stay and open. Complete the exhale. Frame your front foot. Pin your back foot down to the earth. Buoy up, warrior dose. Yeah, be fierce here. Be fierce, be powerful. Right, we all have our place in this world, so own it right here. Own your purpose, your contribution. Reverse your warrior. Reach forward first, and now flip. Reach back. Open, open. Extended side angle. Left elbow to left knee. So I'm going to offer you an up level. So if your elbow's on your knee, that's fine. But if your fingers are facing inward, face your fingers towards the front edge of your mat. So what this does is it brings from your shoulder closed off to open, and you want both shoulders to pull back. So now you can come into the binds. That'll help the top shoulder if you're doing a half bind. And full binds, yeah, you have to kind of dip your shoulder forward initially, but then once you have the bind, commit to pulling your lower shoulder back as well. And stay in half bind too. Yeah, nice, Tracy. Good. Breathe it out for 3. Settle your eyes. 2. One more deep breath. Open, peel open. Pyramid pose. Frame your front foot. Step your back foot in about halfway. You don't want to be too narrow or too long. You want both feet rooted on your mat. Pull your left hip crease back behind you. Breathe into the muscles of your legs. This is a great IT band stretch. So really bring your awareness into where you're feeling this the most. Step your back foot in to meet your left. Lift up halfway. Create length. More length, more length. Fold, exhale. Utkatasana chair. Twist to the left. Lindsay, bring your heels a little closer together. Yeah, just so your ankles don't touch. Pull both sit bones directly behind you. Good, Sarah, really good awareness. You could open up your arms if you want here or stay. Engage your core, your foundation, your navel. One more deep breath. Bow forward. Separate your feet at least hip distance, fingers to toes pose. Wrap your peace fingers around your big toes. Take one more full deep breath in. Bow deeper, drop your head down. Malasana, low squat. So toe heel your feet out wide. You can sit on a block here or a blanket. Bring your feet real wide, like, I don't know, 8 fists wide. Now press your elbows into your knees. To help assist your knees, your pelvis more open. And then press your knees into your elbows. So there's opposing forces. And when you do that, you should, feel some intensity. Yeah, a little shaking perhaps. Now bring your left hand down to the earth, reach your right arm up overhead, arc to the side. You can look up or look down. Take one more breath, plug your sit bones down, reach up, switch sides. Right hand down, left arm overhead. Deep breaths. One more. Bring your right hand or left hand down. Toe heel your feet together. Lift up halfway to standing. Soften behind your kneecaps. Forward fold, breathe out. Rise up, extended mountain pose. Hands to heart center. Inhale. Pour it out. Standing leg raise on the right. So grab your right knee with your right hand. Bring your left hand to your waist. Stay here or open up. Pin your left foot down. And then do this. Open up through your left arm. And then take your gaze over to the left. Relax your shoulders, but keep length through your sides. Now come back to center. Extend your left leg in front of you. Airplane pose. Kick back. You can do this pose with both hands on your mat. Nice, Tracy. Or arms alongside you. Palms, face your palms towards your floor, Jacqueline. Yeah, okay, yeah, you have that. Good. Hands to heart center, pause. Bring both hands down to the floor. Standing splits. So lower your right hip down so it's in line with your left. So your leg might not lift as high when you do that. That's fine. So this is what we call a closed hip posture. Both hips are aligned. So notice that. And now half moon, open your right hip. You can keep both hands down on your floor, but just open up through your top hip. That's a great way to build the pose. And then from there, if you want, then you can bring one arm up, one arm down. Yeah, left arm or right arm up here. Yeah, so you're open to the right edge of your mat. Yeah, use a block or a water bottle. So notice how your hips are stacked now versus aligned. Open hip, flex your back foot, Laura. Pull your toes towards your nose. Good. Nice, Sarah C. Yes, Sarah D. I can feel you. I can't see you, but I can feel you. Take one more breath. Bow forward. Unite your feet. Halfway lift. Stay in flow. Stay focused. Bow forward. Breathe out. Sourcing out of abundance. Inhale. Rise up. Fill up. Hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Standing leg raise on the left. Grab your left knee. Stand tall. Open out to the left. Extend your right arm. And once you have stability, I invite you to challenge yourself and look over your right palm. See the center of your palm. And now draw in towards the center line of your body. So hug everything from your skin into your bones. Now come back to center. Extend your right leg in front of you, left leg in front of you. Reach up. Airplane. Shift forward. Steady. Lift the inside of your back leg up towards the ceiling. But open up through your chest. Thank you, honey. Bring your palms together. Standing splits. Bring both hands down. Yeah, keep your back leg lifted. And squeeze your leg muscles, like your hamstrings and your quads, like suck them into your femur bones. And flare each of your left toes away from each other. Half moon. Peel open your left hip. Right hand underneath your right shoulder for support, or both hands. You build your practice. There's a template that I offer you, and then you create it to your needs, to your desires, what you want, what you need in this moment. Take your gaze to a new place. See something new. Good, Jacqueline. Take one more full breath. Feet come together. Exhale. Lift up halfway. Forward fold. Rise up, extended mountain pose. Come to the top of your mountain, the peak of it. Hands to heart center. Tree pose, right side. Bring your right foot into the inside of your left calf or thigh bone. Pull both shoulders back. Open up through your chest more. stay or lift up towards your ceiling. Yeah, be malleable like a tree here. Rooted, grounded. Yeah, malleable. Willing to move with the winds. Press your leg back into your foot. And then from that seal, lift up and out more. Yeah, go beyond like any limits, any constraints. Beautiful, Sarah. Take one more breath in. Hands to heart center, pause. Bring your right foot down. Nicely done. Left side, Vrikshasana tree pose. Build this pose on a rock, a solid foundation. Yeah, and just keep on practicing it. If it doesn't come at first, just keep practicing. Good, Tracy. Now lift your arms up or stay exactly where you are. Actively press your foot into your leg and then press your leg back into your foot. Ujjayi, soft Ujjayi, life-giving Ujjayi. Create alignment here from your standing foot to your pelvis to your shoulders. Reach up, lift up. Unite your palms together, pause. Be in this moment right here. Abundant, full, open, willing. Bring your left foot to the earth. Step to the top of your mat. Top-ish. Now sweep your arms up. Inhale, breathe in, take a huge breath. Bow forward, empty. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward, warrior two. Excuse me. Now straighten your front knee, triangle pose. Reach, lengthen up out of your waist and then right hand down to a prop, to your shin, to your water bottle. Yeah, straighten your front leg, Jacqueline. Is that you, Jacqueline? Yeah, straighten your front leg. There you go. Now look up at your top hand. Plug your feet into the earth. From your feet to your left hand, rise up. Dial your toes in, heels out, straddle forward fold. Bring your weight more into your toes, out of your heels. Rise all the way up to standing. Mommy, dial your, Mama, yep, pyramid pose. Right toes straight forward, step your back foot in. Okay, honey. Okay. Yeah. Breathe here.
Can I have another one?
Just a second.
Okay. The arm died and then
Plant your hands, chaturanga. Yeah.
I watched it died and then it died and on.
Upward facing dog.
Captain, are you pushing Daniel tighter?
We're almost done, honey. All right, take the left side,
Mama,
warrior two.
Mama, I want Daniel tight.
Okay. Triangle pose. There you go, sweetie. Thank you. Lengthen forward and then bring your left hand down. Focus on your breath here. Let it be the most important thing in your space, not your thoughts, not what's going on, but your breath. From here, pyramid pose. We've done this twice. This is the second time. Step your back foot in, left foot at 12 o'clock. Fold over your front leg. Allow your shoulders to be soft and heavy. One more full deep breath in. Stay and follow it out. Breathe out. Plant your hands high plank. Hold here. Pull your tailbone down towards your heels and then soften the space behind your heart in between your shoulder blades. Lower all the way down to the earth. Yeah, if you haven't already. Bring your arms out to a T. We're going to take what's called shoulder hinge. So you're going to, I'm going to probably have to do this with you in order to explain it. So bring your arms out like a T on your mat. And then you're going to roll onto your right hip, your right side. You could lift your left leg up and place it behind your right knee. So the intention here is that your right shoulder is opening. Yeah? Good. Yep. Good, Tracy. Now you can bend your left elbow and tent your left palm. You can also wrap your left arm behind your back. Beautiful. If you're not feeling this so much of the shoulder, you can scoot your right arm up a little bit so it's in line with your right shoulder, or maybe even above. Breathe into the bottom of both lungs. Fill up all those little grape-like clusters, the alveoli in your lungs. Oxygen is exchanged, gas is released. One more full deep breath. Draw it in. Exhale. Come on to your front and take the other side. So you can lift your left leg up off the floor, place it behind your right knee, roll onto your left hip. Yep. So if you're really tight through your shoulders, you want to be very gentle here. This can be a pretty intense stretch if there's a lot of tension. So just feel into it, ease into it. Relax your jaw, your face. Now come back onto your belly. Just rest both shoulders, rest one cheek, and just be in the experience of feeling that pose. Be in the experience of abundance. In this time where there's a lot of fear and scarcity mentality, there's not enough. Maybe there's not enough toilet paper. It's like the last thing we need. It's so funny. And it's not funny, yeah? It's like, whoa. But can you come from, there is enough. There's enough to go around. The more generous we are, it's like a boomerang. We get back what we give. Lift your head and look the opposite direction just for a moment here. When I'm tuned into the energy of abundance, I become abundant. It's like contagious in a really good way. You want love and abundance, gratitude to be circulating. Now flip onto your back. So come into bridge pose, or supported bridge, and that's actually the one I recommend here for this class. If you have something to slide underneath your hips, like a pillow or a folded up blanket, do that now. Otherwise, if you want more heat, you can lift your hips up with your muscles, not so much resting on a prop. Let's see, it looks like most of you are resting. Yeah. Plug your feet into the earth if you're taking the more dynamic variation. If you're taking the restorative variation, just let your hips be heavy on your prop. Everyone breathe intentionally and real full and expansive. Be generous with your breath. Send your breath out to the people, who need it. So important to exercise our lungs in this time. All right, sit your hips down if you're in the dynamic version. Stay if you're in the restorative version. Everybody take a full deep breath in. Open your mouth. One more deep breath in. Open and now take another round of the bridge, or you can come into waterfall if you are in restorative bridge. So waterfall, extending your legs up over your hips. And in the restorative variation, just relax your muscles here. Take this more like a yin pose. Let the skeleton, your leg bones, keep your legs up, not the action of your muscles, which will happen initially. If you're in dynamic bridge, come down, and then you can come into an inversion, whatever inversion you want. Shoulder stand, head stand even, if you want to get fully inverted. Beautiful, Laura. Waterfalls, relax your shoulder bones down. Yeah, you can even take waterfall with your knees bent too. That's kind of a nice in-between variation. Listen for your breath. Healing breath, cleansing breath, life-giving breath. Acknowledge it, appreciate it, express gratitude for what you have. Put your attention on what you have. And now start to make the slow descent out of your inversion. Now, Laura, I would recommend child's pose for several breaths. Everyone else, come onto your back. Slide your prop out from underneath you. Come into happy baby pose. Pull your feet down towards your sides. And give a little rock side to side. And now release your left foot. Keep your right foot. Extend your left leg onto your mat for half happy baby. So you have your right foot still, but left leg is extended out. And do this, bring your left hand to your left hip and assist your left hip down. Now come into your spinal twist. Cross your right leg over your left side. And scoot your hips as needed. Look over your right shoulder. Yeah, you can take cattail. Jacqueline's grabbing her lower foot, like a little bind there. It's a great stretch for your quadricep, your left quadricep. Good. Take one more deep breath in right here. Let it go, breathe out. Come onto your spine. Take the left side, happy baby. Keep your right leg extended. Press your right hip down. Yeah, maybe even into your right quad, upper thigh. Relax your shoulders down, both of them, especially your left one. Take a deep breath in. Cross spinal twist. Steady, easeful breaths. I am abundance. I am enough. I am generous. Breathe in. Follow it out. Breathe out. Come on to your back. Set yourself up for Shavasana. Flip your palms so they face straight up towards the heavens. And walk your shoulder blades underneath your back just a touch to lift and open for your heart, lungs. Draw a full deep breath in. Open your mouth. Let your breath go. Let your whole being, your mind, your spirit surrender right here. Sourced out of abundance. Give yourself this time to rest. Draw a cleansing, soothing breath into your lungs. Open your mouth. Take one more, just like that. Take a full body stretch. Reach your arms overhead. Press your feet away from your midline. And now roll on to one side. Settle into abundance. And I invite you to take this, what can be sometimes conceptual, bring it into reality today. Sourcing from abundance, that there's more than enough, despite the false belief that there isn't. With your eyes still closed, come up to a seated position. Unite your palms in front of your chest, sit up tall. Focus on your center, your physical center, your energetic center, that place within you that is always accessible, that's calm, serene, grounded, despite the outside conditions. Despite what's going on, you can always access this place within you. Draw a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth. One more deep breath, just like that. Inhale. Bow forward this time. Exhale. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live your life with ease. Namaste. Great work, everybody. I have y'all, most of you unmuted. Yeah, thank you for joining me for Healing Flow. If this was your first time, awesome. We do this every Sunday, 9:30. Typically, Holly or Katie teaches it. If you have any questions, let us know. info@loveyogawhitefish.com. So, yeah. So like in the experience of gratitude in these sessions. So thank you guys for showing up, and let us know if you have any questions. Have a great Sunday. Bye, you guys. Love you.
Yeah.
So much love. So much love.
Love you, Suzy.
Bye, Sarah. Bye, Laura.
Hi.
Thinking of you.
Thank you.
Mhm.